What is up? Risk takers! Welcome to the Kill Pete strategy. I'm Pete. I'm a top grandmaster playing Risk Global Domination. If you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk, I invite you to subscribe to the channels and come along the ride with me. Extra special thanks to SMG for fixing the neutral bot glitch where players fail to ready up and we end up with pseudo blizzards. I'm just kidding. We have pseudo blizzards again today. Fuck. All right. Australia is going to be the most expensive plus two you've ever seen in your life. Yeah, no Oz today. This is going to be an Ozless Classic Fixed game. We're playing Classic Fixed. World Domination. Auto 60 with a neutral bot. And one started. So instead of it stopping to add troops, it will just keep adding troops. Which is what we call a design flavor. Still here. Still happening. What do we do here? It looks like we had a Europe spawn, I guess, but it's not great. Where will the noobs go now? I mean, maybe one of them smashes through one of those sixes, but they'll become sevens pretty quick. So this is Classic Fixed. And one of our chatters saying she's new to Risk, and this would kind of be where I'd say if you were new to Risk, this is where you'd want to start. Right? You don't want to start with the caps. You don't want to start with progressive. You want to start with just fixed world doms. So you understand kind of how the different positions work. You have bonuses. There are a few of them. They give you bonus troops if you hold them. And then the cards really, they're just fixed, right? They're fixed sets, 4, 6, 8, 10, depending on what set you trade. Okay, good for yellow. Really nice start for yellow. But he decides to bomb out 4 troops. Maybe someone else goes in there instead. Hey, Panda. Hi, I'm new to Risk. How many sides do the dice have? Your mom.
Got him.
You think anyone break yellow? Let's see. It's just one side. Have fun. Thank you for being a teacher. You're welcome. Yeah. So this is okay. So like, let's approach this as a novice learner to Risk. So what blue is doing is blue is trying to take very unlikely rolls and winning against magenta. You don't want to roll 3v2s or 3v3s because the way the dice work in Risk is you see how there's a 4 here. So 1 is always a placeholder for the territories. And the way the dice work in Risk is it tends to be sets of 3 dice attacking sets of 2 with the defender winning in a tie. So anytime it looks like a 3v2, it's actually a 2v2, right? And because the defender wins in a tie, that actually gives the defender really good odds. So you don't really want to make attacks, blue gone. You don't really want to make attacks unless you have a 4 or you're like just super, super desperate. I've gotten all my material into Europe and I just got an alliance request from Purple. So I'm going to say, sure, let's be friends. Now, alliances in Risk are pretty much a misnomer. What they are is the ability to communicate. So alliances give you 9 options. They give you a conversation. Now, I'm magenta, so I would be saying to Purple, attack my territory if you have to. If I highlight them, I say, I'm sorry, I have to attack your territory. And if we highlight one of the other 4 players, we say, it's an imperative verb. It's just attack yellow. So this is one thing I've often been harping on. I would love to have a question mark. And the other 3 options are you get a thumbs up, a thumbs down, and a heart. You can just throw your ally a heart so that they know you love them. But notably, alliances in Risk do not obligate you to anything. So they work the same way that alliances on the tabletop work. All right, we got a question from Matt Ladd. Yes, you may. Can I ask you a quick question? When you get to the end of a game, the players you've played against can add you as a friend. If this person is unknown to you, is it still deemed a violation of SMG rules over collab if you play together in the future? No. So the way collab rules are written are if you have an outside means of communication with a player in a game for Risk. So you and I playing this game would be cheating because you and I can talk via the Twitch chat. And notably, the way the rules are written is they don't care whether or not you use the means of communication. They just care that you have it, which is why I always play to hide my identity, because it would be certainly very stupid of me to cheat at Risk. Purple didn't let me out. So now we're walking our stack up. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, no worries. I will happily get out of your bonus. Let me out. And then so right now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to establish a relationship with Purple such that he is looking to get Africa. And he doesn't want to have to bomb my stack. And I am looking to get Europe. And then we'll have an understanding. Same thing with Yellow. I will accept. I'll throw Yellow hard. I'll say, let's be friends. If Yellow moves up into North America, maybe he'll be greedy, try hold +7. Right, South America worth 2, North America worth 3, or North America worth 5. Or he might abandon South America if he's a better player. And let's say maybe Purple have Africa, South America, 5, 5, 5, and then we choke off whoever's left in Asia, stuff like that. Hey, thank you, Jimmy J. Thank you for the gifted man. Thanks for that, Pete. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, the way their rules are written are... he is going to bomb the 4. Fair enough. Oh, no, he's going to let it live? He just get that 4 the fuck out of my bonus. All right, I'll try and preserve 2 out of those 4 troops. I'll have to make 2 attacks this turn. But it will be a gesture to Purple that hopefully they like. That odds is brutal, yeah. Red wants it anyways, huh? He's not going to get it. Extreme 49 Fire says, basically, Pete is trying to be good neighbors with a beginner. Mistake. Don't be super aggro. People will usually retaliate. Yeah, don't be too aggro. Don't be too trusting. Winning at Risk is very much a matter and a question of balance. So I'm going to throw Purple a heart so he knows that me backing off was me being nice to him. He's not happy. He says, I'm not happy with that. I don't like that you left my bonus. Okay, fair enough. He's mad. He's mad at me. So that's actually a good read, right? That thumbs down is a good read. So General Takashima is probably not very good because they didn't see that as a favorable move. They saw that as antagonistic, even though they could have totally not blocked me in and left me a road out earlier. They chose to block me in. So this guy's probably in the middling sort of beginner intermediate range of ability. Tronic says, can you explain your reasoning why a good player would give Purple SA after getting an A? I'd guess that because keeping both creates a target on your back. You guessed correctly. So in fixed, if you're too greedy, you force your opponents to team on you. Otherwise, they just win the game, right? And you don't want to force anyone to team on you because that's actually how you lose these games. It's free for all. So when you think of your relationship with any other individual player in the game, you might mistakenly think, I have more troops than this guy, therefore I'm winning, or therefore I'm beating him, right? But it so often doesn't turn out to be the case. Much more often it matters. What is the quality of my relationship? Who can I work with? Who can't I? Who's going to let me hold what? And from that perspective, you kind of inferred what I was saying, right? If yellow gets greedy and goes, I want +7, it says to me, who's going to be on +5, and purple, who's going to be on +3, that fuck you guys, I'm going to do it without you. And then the logic would go, well, we were like, well, fuck you. Fuck me, no fuck you, right? So what you want to do as yellow is you want an upgrade. So you want to go from a +2 to a +5 and then give a +3 into a +5 so that everyone's happy. And then you can advance the games. Because red is off bonus. So before, red should be lowest placement this game. We get a dude straight here. I think we do put it in. I'm going to take the bonus. And I'm going to be nice to purple and not directly threaten them. Purple's happy. And now we point our stack the other way. I don't think yellow's going to break in order to take North America. Yellow has to roll through a white 5. So I'm also not stacking troops yet in Iceland. which I probably would want to do. Cheese and Steve says, was checking email, looked over your game, saw red bomb 5 into an 8 in Oz. Got a fun little game going. Oh, yeah. We're doing all right today. White could break without penalty. White's a bot. So White started off as a neutral bot. And I like playing neutral bot on Classic Fixed because I don't like the idea of the bots getting strong and forcing all sorts of non-diplomatic scenarios. What I like about these settings are they're diplomatic. So if we can find ourselves in, favorable relationships, in this case with Purple and I should be able to ride that to the end state of this game. Once red is gone, we'll be able to ideally team on yellow. Yellow going to take North America here. Not going to roll the 5 yet. Okay, he does. Yellow's a greedy boy. Yellow's also playing like a bit of a beginner. I think Purple is better than, he doesn't take it. He just wants that's clever. That's a clever move. I like this for Yellow. So Yellow's a 2 point. It's not actually a plus. It's a +3. He's got 12 territories. I think we just take red off the board. Get those 4 cards, put in a trade. And now we've advanced the game state. We have a 10 set on 3. It's very nice. Okay. Yellow says attack Purple. I'm going to say attack Purple. There's a couple of ways you can respond to your alliances. You can ignore them once they're made. I don't want to ignore in that case. He asked me to do a thing. I'm going to ask him to do the thing he asked me to do because he's ahead of me in the turn order. So if he wants to take initiative on Purple and he wants to feed me that kill and I can clean it up, then I'll probably go into the 1v1 at advantage. But I don't think he's going to do that. I think he was trying to tell me to do something that he had no intention of doing himself, which is why I didn't respond in the affirmative. Instead, I said, you do it. Ryan says, at what point is the blue kill worth it? I think Purple was fine to take it there. I didn't want it. I'm holding a slight lead. Yeah, so Yellow has no intention of hitting Purple. Yellow just wanted to ask me to hit Purple. So I'm going to say to Purple, attack Yellow, but I'm also going to do it like thumbs up, thumbs down. Right? So this is me trying to ask him if he's down. He's down? Okay. Okay, so I'm going to say heart, and I'm going to say attack Yellow. And if Purple doesn't back me, he gets the full sue. So let's see if he backs me. All right, we get a set. Okay, so Purple's a rat. So now we suicide into Purple, and we show him what rat behavior is worth. Hey, Ryuka Lion, thank you for the prime. Thank you. Yeah, Yellow's going to attack me now. So yellow gets the win, but purple gets lowest. Oops. And that's how you play without fucking stalemating this shit. Yeah, I mean, that's cool. That's cool, yellow. You don't have to ally me. I just fed you the win. If you're too shitty to realize that, that would be super cute. Just take the win. You have the win on board. If yellow doesn't understand that he has the win on board, that's also kind of funny. Hey, in second rain. That's how purple looks right now. He isn't even taking it. Okay, so yellow is just a straight up beginner then. Is it set? Not yet. Shut the fuck up. Hey, dude, Derail. Hey, Pete, I got to give you and your dirty mouth another huge thank you. I just hit GM. Fuck yeah, man. And 7 after 3 games in the world. Oh, huge. All thanks to your studying. I'm glad you enjoy, man. Glad you enjoy. We're going to show Purple why you don't. He could have ignored, right? He didn't have to fucking agree to something. Pete has a dirty mouth. Yeah. What happened? Purple flipped. They said they were going to be on my team and they did not follow through. So they ate a Sue and they fed the game to yellow. And yellow sucks because yellow could have killed them last turn and gone into a favorable 1v1 with me. I just think yellow is just very new at the game. Hey, Leona. Have you tried washing it, lol? Sounds like something the Perpy player would do. What a bad, ugly color, am I right? I'm not hating on Perpy. I'm sure he's a fine boy. He just made a poor strategic decision that is going to lead him to a loss today. But it's probably going to lead me to a loss too, unless I can outplay yellow. Oof, those dice. So we're 24 to 54 after the set. We are... It's not good. But we're going to leave his stack trapped at least. And we lose 3 going. Yeah. 27 to 34. I don't know. Do we have a set? No set. Yeah, we can't win here. He does have a set on 3. All right, fair enough. Good enough. Good enough, yellow. Stian Blastedech. He got me this day. Well, you didn't get me. This guy sucking at risk got me, but it did make for a great demonstration of the tension between how much to trust an ally. Right? I generally like to default to trying to trust an ally if possible. And in this case, you know, Purple did face the immediate consequences of his disloyalty, which is nice, right? Which is what I would hope for. Sport the 22 out. Ah, he knows how to do that. Hey, Trendy. Maybe I'd set on thread and keep this going, but I do not. He can be the best ally in the world or the worst enemy. Yeah, I mean, it's always better for players, for them, to work with me than against me, generally speaking. Also, this guy fucking sucks so much he can't kill me, but I should just let him kill me, right? Can we do a set? I don't think there's any point to keep this fight going. I can yield, right? Make them learn? Thank you for breaking it down to the mere basics. It's fun to watch and learn. Good. That's what we're going for. It is a fun game. It is a fun game. I think neither of these guys are even an intermediate rating. But I value my time too, right? So this is a 20-minute game rather than sitting there in a 3-player with 2 beginners and ending up, you know, second or third, but having to spend an hour doing it. That's not how I want to play on the show. Here we break all their bonuses. Hey, you bat free? It's not too late to put it in his bum. I put it in his bum! He took it! Pete is such a nice guy, letting yellow win. Well, I mean, I didn't really let him do anything. How else would you have done this, right? Don't try to work with purple. Yeah, he's very slow. He'll get there eventually. We believe in yellow. He's also not good, right? Like, he's not lining his troops up properly to take this kill. Pete saved a cat from a tree once. I saved my cat from the roof. Probably on mobile. Yeah, but not only is he slow, he also sucks, right? Like, there's just unnecessary troops here instead of just killing me. Leona said, I saw a slower player yesterday, and if you can believe it, they managed 9 territories a minute. Oof. Like, just clean it up, man. It's baby's first win here. It's like he's Norwegian like me. Right on. European friendly time slot, folks. Congrats, man. Well played. European? European! Waj. I also saw you in this lobby, Mr. Waj. I had to kick you immediately. Yeah, okay. Purple's intermediate. Good for you. I think Purple learned a valuable lesson today about not agreeing to shit that you don't intend on following up. Thank you for watching, folks. Hope you enjoyed. Until next time, for all of you on the path to world domination, good games and good luck.